hello you fans of the amp simulation for not a lot of money. Value. I might have slurred speech because I had root canal, and when you have root canal, they put this syringe in your teeth. So I just came back from the dentist, but videos need to be dentists. I have a list anyway. Now it's even worse. Blackstar. Good that there's Ness in there. It is Gear Street. Fuck. Stop laughing, Valeria. It's Gear Street week, and we're quickly shooting another video. I'm just doing it deliberately. I don't know anymore. Hello, that camera is kind of cool. Okay, moving on. Blackstar last year released the St. James amps, cleverly called EO34 34 and 6L6. Not clever, but bang for the buck, good amps. Mind-blowing? No. But for the money, 2 channels, different voicings, one more classic, one more high gain, cab rig built in, and the cab rig is nothing to write home about, but it's there. You know, you can run them directly into your computer, run them with USB, pick your cab. There's no RR loading and all that stuff. And the cab rig was very low-endy and like not up to par with the competition when it comes to cab simulation. Stop laughing. Videos need to be made. Hoot canal. Rude. Now they're like, oh, we have software of these amps. And I was pretty skeptical because the amps are good for the money, but not like, oh my God, I wish I had software of that. And then Valeria and I, we played around with the software for 5 minutes. We're like, whoa, that's good shit. What I love is you've got the classic amp, the 34, and the more modern high gain one, the 6L6. And you're not going, I need the Fender, I need the Marshall, and here's the Soldano. You have these two, and by tweaking them with the built-in effects, you're able to get the sounds you need for recording. And for some reason, the cab rig that's built into the software, good. So I don't know why, but that's what it is. And I think it is $100, around that. Pretty damn fair. But Larry immediately was like, whoa, that's better than Amplitude. Love my Amplitude people. Okay, hello. But pretty damn good. So we have a camera on the screen so I can point at things. So look at this. This is how it opens, and it's pretty. Leslie, switch to the actual amp. I mean, not far off, right? Come on. Almost the same angle. Back to the software. There we go. So we got volume right there. Switch to the second channel. Gain, 2 different settings for more gain. Volume for the second channel, bass, middle, treble is shared. Reverb, but there's also a reverb pedal. Power 50 watt or down, and then there's a sag thing. I don't think it does much. Master on off. Can I even turn this off? Why can't I turn this off? I have no idea. Maybe if you wanted to use the effects only. So if you click the little off switch down there, no, that's interesting. Interesting. What I like is you have input. And I'm going into I'll show you Apollo interface right now. Ooh, there you go. I'm going into this input number 1 right here. I gave it about 19 dB gain on the high Z input. So going in, there's a gate, it works like a charm, and you can determine whether you're going in stereo or in mono. Right now I'm going in only on the left, but I have it on a stereo input channel. So I'll show you this in Cubase. So that I'm recording everything that is actually happening in this video. I'm not putting it on the actual channel later. I have it on this channel right here, which is a stereo input channel, but I'm actually only giving it the left input. Okay. And the St. James software is up here in the corner. So that's the amp. Then you can switch to the 6L6 version, which I don't have the real one here. And we got, again, the clean channel, then 2 different versions of the drive channel with gain up the wazoo, middle treble, reverb. We are looking for a tuner, Dolphin safe, but there is none here, which is the only thing that is really not so great. So then you click on this pre-effects, which of course you can completely disable right there. And you have a compressor, really cool, with fake brushed aluminum, a drive, tube screamer or overdrive, very simple, a chorus and a phaser to be put in front of the amp. Then post effects is over here with a flanger after the drive, tremolo, delay, and reverb. Delay is tappable, normal wide, ping pong. Oh, we have to try ping pong. Reverb, hall and plate. Pretty boilerplate stuff. Then we've got the cab rig. Much sexier looking, I'm gonna say, than the actual Architect software for the amps. Right now I've got the St. James cabs, a little bit pan to the left, a little bit pan to the right, with 57s, 57 and 421. If you go through the mics, a lot of them sound very thick in the bottom end. That was one of the problems with the cab rig. Not so here. And then as cabs, we've got 112s from the Arton series, the vertical 212, and then 412s. We're going to get some heavy sounds as well and show you that. And of course, you can mix and match those two. And there's a room which doesn't do that much. It's not UA's brilliant room, but that's okay. And then we've got EQ. So there's a master EQ, low cut, high cut, and things. And you know what? I'm not even going to touch that because it sounds great without that thing even engaged. We're not even going to deal with that because if you need that to make it sound good, then the software is shit. You can, but I could even just do that late. That's not the point. So, back to the amp, back to this, back to me. And there we go. We're going to obviously compare it to the real thing, at which point Valeria will twiddle my knobs. But for now, here's the software. And we have it picture in picture because we have the ability of see video. This is a guitar called the Heritage Custom Core Gold Top. It is a gold top from the Custom Core series with a body made out of things, and it is brilliant. It is nice. The way I have it wired up is the following. I'm going into Cubase, have it on an input channel, route it to the channel that I'm recording on, which is actually going directly back into my UA console. So it's not running through any other plugins, any other chain, any other mastering stuff. And I'm monitoring directly through that, which is the lowest latency possibility. So let's get some prettiness in there. Post effects, delay and reverb. And you know what? You can absolutely get mix ready, recording ready shit. Ping pong, come on. Let's get some .8 shit. Love it. What? Coffee's in the picture. Of course it's in the picture. I need it. I'm an A. I don't know how to play A. So can you get great clean sounds? Let's turn the compressor on. Let's not even do a thing. That's a little bit much there, so we take the volume down. A little bit of phaser action. There's something weird with the drive. What's happening with the cab brake? It sounds I'm going DI directly without a cab simulation. Sounds to me as if the line that's going into the delay is not post cab rig but post amp, and is not being. Could it be? Let's check this out. We're gonna drive the amp. I mean that can't be. Nope, that's not the issue. So I don't know what's going on there. Some of those delays just sound a little bit off distortion-wise. Let's go to wide. Do you hear the distortion? That's not right. That's like a digital distortion clipping. But that's the delay. If I turn that off, weird. That needs to be fixed. But you can get really cool sounds happening. We have a chorus here. Let's keep the compressor in. Gonna crank up the reverb on the amp. I don't think you need a million DMMs and all those things. If it does what it's supposed to do, then guess what? It does what it's supposed to do. Here's a tremolo. Even harmonic tremolo. Love it! I think the effects, except for that fizzle on the delay, they nailed. Close that up, go to amp. Of course, you can drive that with a tube screamer type thing. I mean, okay, that's with the tube screaming. Let's master. Let's keep that master. That should be a song. We're gonna go to. You can't really drive that channel, so we're gonna go to the second channel here. Wait, up here. You know, that kind of stuff, you crank up the gain. We go to the cab rig, maybe pick a smaller cab. Same thing on the right side. Maybe this one. Now cap is pretty much everything when it comes to frequency response. If we switch around like crazy mofos, it's we're missing our baseline. I like it. More gain. That's some sweet ass tones right there. And you see, this is not magic. I'm not really doing loads. Obviously, I can push this now with the drive. So we want to go to amp, we're going to go to the sound jams and the scene should be the same. We're going to say it is the same. I mean, except for the 6/16ness, but so we're going to quickly skip to here-ish. You can hear we are somewhere else. I don't know how to play these things. Oh, I was supposed to be here. Huh? That's where it starts. So gain-wise, that's kind of where the other one stops. That's where this one's picking up. Now we're gonna go. I have no tuner. But of course, what we want here, probably want 4/4. Gonna go to, what is this, Series 1 Artisan, Series 1, and then we're gonna go to the Series 1 Pro, because why not? Speakers, everything! Too much low end. So I'm thinking the 57 and the 4421 is good. Now, if we wanted to, we could of course push it with the Troop Screamer. Gate works. So let's get the gain down, level up as you do. Scoop the shit out of it. Okay, that works. Let's go to the other cabs again and build a beautiful lead sound, because, well, you can do that. Gonna keep all that stuff back to the amp, get the mids in there. That should be more than enough drive. Let's just turn these things on. Let's get the drive in there. Try that again. Songs. Yeah, that freaking works. We're gonna go back to the other amp. Why is this video so long already? I have no idea. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna, we are on those cabs. We have, that's very loud. We don't need that. Gonna go back to, that'll work. We are on clean. I'm gonna switch to the amp, which is now going through a Creamback loaded 412, but that's the real amp, if you can show that, Leslie. Okay. Valeria, give us channel 2. And I'm looking over here. I'm an idiot. Channel 2. I'm like, why isn't the simulation changing? Yeah, channel 2, gain at noon. That's good. Yeah, and then volume at noon too. And you have to flicky the channel switch. No, the other one. Yep. What's happening here? Almost as if the guitar isn't really giving me a lot of output. Yeah, it was starving somehow. Similar setting in the simulation. So we're gonna go. We are in the real thing now. Valeria, give me the second gain thing. Click it down. Okay. Leslie, bring the simulation back. And I click it down. So that is more mid-forward. Let's see what we can do by going to a... That's what it is. We're going to do this Artisan 412 on both sides. That's closer to what I'm used to with the aux. And back to the real thing. Yeah, that's, I mean, remember the different speakers, but that's close enough for $100. Okay, that is it. We're done. I think the effects work. You've got cabs that work. You've got 2 amps. It's a tool to pretty much get you most of the sounds, from sparkling clean to nice edge of breakup, overdrive, switch amps, have the screaming leads and the brutality. If you don't have to have Soldano and rectifier and all this bullshit written on your amps because you're a brand aficionado, this does the job, and you can very likely get killer recordings with it because it feels much less than a simulation to me than a lot of other simulations. Would I rather play the real thing? Yes. But my first impression was great, and it's still there. That being said, that's it. Thanks, Blackstar. Ollie, I'll see you in a few days. And I'll put links below to you where you get that directly from the Blackstar side. And
animals at the end.
That's pretty much what we do. Animals at the end, says the woman on the floor. Bye-bye.